Is that what we look like on Free Speech TV? Are we all in our little remote boxes?
I think so.
Yep.
But...
Hi.
Hello there.
Hello.
I'm obviously Marcia. Okay.
And I'm Peter. It's time to change.
Okay, in case you missed yesterday's show, Chris has tested positive for COVID, so we're all doing the show remotely. Chris is feeling fine. I checked in with you, and we just talked before the show, but you said physically and emotionally you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I was tired yesterday, so I slept a lot, but I don't know if that's because I didn't sleep well on Wednesday night right after I got the positive result or whatever, but I slept a lot yesterday and last night, and I'm fine today, so yay.
Oh, you think a little stress on top of 2020, you think? A little sleepy?
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
And then Dr. Redletter and I both had to share you yesterday and snap you out of it because you were in your guilt spiral, your shame spiral, which is the last thing anybody needs, when you're already freaked out about your health, right?
Yeah, I know. And, I appreciate all the messages on Twitter saying I shouldn't be embarrassed or ashamed or whatever. But, I did everything I was supposed to, and I still got it. So.
And then there was that one guy that said, "You effing leper, Chris, you bastard." No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I made that person up.
That was your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I mean,
I'm feeling fine. So thank you.
Good. Oh, I guess we should say all the rest of us tested negative. Travis and I and Jess all got our negative results back. I got my second negative result. I tested again yesterday and just got a negative result on that as well. So again, thank you for all the well wishes. I'm just going to stay home and have a nervous breakdown rather than make any decision at all.
It's easy
kind of like the rest of my life.
Right.
It's the easy way out.
Yeah.
It's what we were saying. It's like everybody's going through this. It's just it's just an S show. I am without my box, so I can't even bleep my S show. Oh, I need my share. I need my share for Chris. That's what I was asking for.
Snap out of it.
Right. Snap out of your guilt spiral.
Thank you.
Listen, Sean and I can tell you about Catholic school. Don't do it. But we were saying, Dr. Redletter is such an amazing guy. Of course, he's on the phone with me again last night. I'm like, I swear it was the last time I called. And he was like, no, you call me anytime. And so, it's, but I get that hardly anybody, I think, has been as responsible as we've been. I mean, all of us, because we're essential workers and we work together, none of us have barely gone anywhere. We obviously, by the way, all the people that gave us crap for you wearing a mask can just F right off.
Well, yes,
we can't hear Chris. We can't hear anybody.
But I think because I was wearing a mask, I didn't infect the rest of you guys. So
I think we the air. We have the UV light ventilation system both in the house and in the studio. We distance, we mask, except for me, which
we disinfect every time someone moves into a different seat. We disinfect everything.
Yeah,
so,
it smells like a friggin' hospital room in there all the time. I'm like, wow. I was like, Sean went nuts today with the Lysol. But anyway, no, I mean, it's, and then I turned on the TV last night and Dr. Gupta's like, do not travel, do not, and I get that I'm in an emergency with my mom, but I get a lot of people think, oh yeah, well, so am I. And that's how we got here is people go, no, I'm different, and so it's just these hard, somebody wrote me today about, then I get 1,000 letters of people whose loved one died before they can see them. And they're like, go, you're never going to forgive yourself. And so I think it's, somebody said it's like you're in a race against two implacable enemies, Alzheimer's and COVID.
Right.
My 3 people in my mom's nursing home have already gotten COVID. Thank God she doesn't have it. And so, I think we all can feel like we've got windows closing in our life that, are just heartbreaking. So, I'm, considering either delaying or canceling or going, the doctor says with 2 negative tests, I I should be good to go, and I'm getting 2 more the minute I get to North Carolina. But anyway,
Yeah.
but I'm still, honestly, I'm still in an existential hell of my own making. So anyway,
Aw.
but yeah, but so are a lot of people. Well, and then Dr. Fauci, Sean, do we have this? It's like he addressed his previous comments about canceling Christmas, or that's how people took it. Here he is.
I'm not saying that everyone should cancel the family gathering. I'm saying that people will need to make individual choices. And when you're talking about having a congregate setting for a dinner, not cancel the family aspect, but you have some Christmas dinners, people bring friends and others in who've traveled from different parts of the country. You could have 15, 20 people at a dinner. That's really somewhat risky.
Right. I mean, that's what everybody keeps saying is, I am definitely not going to get laid on the plane, Travis, because I definitely am wearing like almost a spacesuit.
You know what? Somebody could have an astronaut fetish. You don't know that.
Although some people think that
somebody
scuba,
somebody could be a
some
Jodie
people think that scuba.
Right. Somebody
Scuba
could be
divers.
a Jodie Foster in Contact fan, right?
Yeah, or they could imagine the pickup lines. Do you want to go for a Sally ride?
Wait, I'm writing that down.
That was good.
That's good, Travis. Oh my God, we can hear Travis because he's not wearing a mask because we're remote.
Yeah, this is great. I'm doing this way for the rest
Oh
of
my
the
God, I can hear Travis again, and he's funny. No, I was thinking I'll just sit there doing, because my Jodie Foster impression's good. So remember in Contact, I'm okay to go. Because I'll be that nervous. I'll be ready to stroke out. Okay to go.
The air marshals are going to come to you.
I'm listening. No, I won't be able to hear anything. I'll be hard of hearing Darth Vader because I have a medical grade mask. I have a face shield. Oh, I'm wearing my bike goggles. That'll be sexy.
Yeah, totally.
That'll be the whole conversation with my future wife. What?
Yeah.
Which is good practice for when we grow old together. What? Okay, where was I? It was it. Oh, one time I had to go to Shelbyville to get a new heel for my shoe. No, that's not what. That wasn't my story. Okay. No. What was I saying? Yeah, I know about that. What Dr. Redletter said too, and all the doctors is just, none of us should stop masking or distancing, whatever we do. Same thing: hand washing, masking, distancing. I mean, even if you had the vaccine, remember Dr. Redletter said yesterday, we just don't know yet if it means you're still able to transmit it or get it, but just not in as deadly a form. So, that's the other thing about going, you wait for the vaccine. And then, Travis, what's the latest? Well, first of all, of course, the Trump administration is effing up the vaccine rollout. Of course they are.
God.
Pfizer, literally, when have we seen this? When major companies have to put out statements saying, we have tons of it. You just screwed it up. You haven't ordered it. It's sitting in right? I mean, it's insane, and you knew it. And you knew that at some point it's going to be deliberate to make Biden look bad, right?
They knew how to do a whole PR rollout for this thing and have camera crews at every place that was receiving it and leaving UPS and leaving you FedEx.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, we got the photo op, and now what do we do?
Right. Yeah, officials in multiple states said they were alerted late Wednesday their second shipments of Pfizer's vaccine next week had been reduced, sparking widespread confusion and spurring the company's CEO to put out a statement saying it had millions more doses that were being distributed. The changes prompted concern in health departments across the country about whether Operation Warp Speed was capable of distributing these doses quickly enough to meet the target of delivering first shots to 20 million people by the end of the year. Of course, it'll be another empty Trump grifter promise, right?
Right.
I mean,
Biden's saying that they're setting him up for failure by saying, oh, it's going to be so easy.
I mean, right. And then they tried to blame Pfizer. Pfizer said the company has no production issues and had more doses available than were being distributed. So we have millions more doses sitting in our warehouse, but as now we have not received any shipment instructions for additional doses. How many more people is this mother effer going to kill on his way out the door?
3,000 a day.
Yeah. I mean, Governor Pritzker in Illinois said shipments in the next 2 weeks have been cut roughly in half. Pfizer's statement pointed responsibility to the federal government. We have continuously shared with Operation Warp Speed and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services through weekly meetings every aspect of our production and distribution capabilities. They visited our facilities, walked the production lines, been updated in production planning on as information has become available. I mean, oh my God, Rachel Maddow was as mad as I've ever seen her last night reporting on this. That it's just,
yeah.
I mean, so that's the thing with counting on the vaccine. Like, when's my mom going to get vaccinated? When would I get vaccinated? You know, how you know, exactly how steep is her decline? And when might she get COVID from her nursing home? It's just, and all of this didn't have to happen, right? So wait, go more Dr. Fauci from yesterday.
You don't have to cancel things. You can still spend time with your family. I'm just asking people to be careful when it comes to travel that may not be necessary, travel that you can avoid. And when you get together, try to make some limitation to it.
Yeah. Excuse me 1 second. Mommy is working, Jamie! Shut up!
Wow.
Oh,
she listens so well.
That is a well-trained dog. Listen to the sound of a well-trained dog. Oh, shush, Jamie. Mommy's a little stressed out. Okay, one more, Dr. Fauci.
I think there has been misinterpretation. I've heard and seen tweets saying Fauci says cancel Christmas. Nonsense. I've never said that. I've never said that.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Actually, Rolling Stone named Mitch McConnell this year's Scrooge because... How many times does Eric Bollard have to say it? We don't have COVID relief because Republicans don't want you to have COVID relief.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they're arguing about unemployment and stimulus. They don't want us to have either. I mean, it's insane, right? I mean, okay.
And it keeps going back and forth as to whether we're going to get something by this weekend or not.
Yeah, of course. Oh, and also we're under massive attack by Russia. Okay, anyway.